This is the official weigh-in for EFC 51, live from Carnival City, Johannesburg.
And we are live from the Carnival City Casino and Entertainment World in Johannesburg, South Africa for the official weigh-ins for EFC 51. We have a full card highlighted by that huge title fight for the EFC Lightweight Championship between longtime South African champion Leon Maynard taking on the American challenger, the Pain Train, Dave Mazzani. Let's get these fighters on the scale. It's time for your official weigh-ins for EFC 51.
EFC 51, proudly brought to you by Superbets, the ultimate in sports betting, in association with GNC Supplements, peak performance down to a science. 7 Stars Energy Drink, the exclusive energy drink of the Extreme Fighting Championship. RDG, Rex, Diff, and Gearbox, proudly bringing you the Hexagon Girls. AG Mobile, the official mobile and tablet partner of the EFC. Aquavita Mineral Water, pure hygienic mineral water. Fireball number 6, the official shooter of the EFC. And Carnival City, your ultimate carnival experience. With special thanks to the following partners.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official weigh-in for EFC 51. Introducing from my left, EFC President Cairo Howarth. Without him, none of this would be possible. Our EFC matchmaker, Mr. Graham Cartmel, Mr. Vicker Swart from the sanctioning body, my co-commentator Cyrus Fees, as well as the beautiful EFC girl, Naomi Das. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, if a fighter does not make his required weight, he will have 2 hours to cut down to that weight. We've got an incredible card for you that will kick off in the featherweight division between Chilimba Mulumba and Claude Ntumba. First up to the scale is Claude Ntumba. Mr. Ntumba weighed in at 65.3 kilograms. And his opponent is Chilimba Mulumba. Mr. Mulumba weighed in at 65.75 kilograms. Our next bout is in the featherweight division between Charting and Amos Platswayo. First up to the scale is Amos Platswayo. Mr. Platswayo weighed in at 66 kilograms on the money. And his opponent is Chart Henning. Mr. Henning weighed in at 65.85 kilograms. Our next bout is in the welterweight division between Pietie Coxon and Robo Ambamba. First up to the scale is Robo Ambamba. Mr. Mbamba weighed in at 76.05 kilograms. And his opponent is Pietie Coxon. Mr. Coxon weighed in at 77 kilograms exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, due to Duo King not being cleared by the EFC medical team, his bout with Jason van der Merwe has been cancelled. We jump straight into the next bout though in the middleweight division between Patrick Luandula and Quade Openshaw. First up to the scale is Quade Openshaw. Mr. Openshaw weighed in at 84 kilograms. And his opponent is Patrick Luandula. God of War weighed in at 82.25. Our next bout is in the welterweight division between Elena Lunga and Conrad Seaby. First up to the scale is Conrad Seaby. Mr. Seaby weighed in at 77.4 kilograms. He will have 2 hours to cut down. And he goes up against Elaine Ilunga. Mr. Ilunga weighed in at 76.95. Our next bout is a catchweight bout between Tumisang Madiba and Aniset Kanyeba. First up to the scale is Aniset Kanyeba. Mr. Kanyeva weighed in at 69.25. And his opponent is Tumisang Madiba. The president weighed in at 69.25. Our next bout is in the Bantamweight division between Gareth Bursky and Magno Alves. First up to the scale is Magno Alves. Mr. Alves weighed in at 60.4. And his opponent is Gareth Bursky. Mr. Bursky weighed in at 61.9 kilograms. He will have 2 hours to cut down. Our next bout is in the featherweight division between Daniel Henry and Barend Nienaber. First up to the scale is Barend Nienaber. The BB gun weighed in at 66. And his opponent is Daniel Henry. Mr. Henry weighed in at 66.5. He will have 2 hours to cut down. Our next bout is in the flyweight division between Marino Kuntandana and Baldwin Mdlalose. First up to the scale is Baldwin Mdlalose. Mr. Mdlalose weighed in at 58.5 kilograms. He will have 2 hours to cut down. And his opponent is Marino Kuntandana. Mr. Kuntandana weighed in at 57 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's take a closer look at the 2 men involved in EFC 51's main event.
Leon Maynard is pretty much the perfect champion. This is a guy who has gone the hard yards, paid his dues, and now is reaping the benefits. It really is no secret why he's one of the most dominant champs in the organization.
Leon, the Iron Lion Maynard, has been virtually unstoppable as the EFC lightweight champion since he first defended his belt back at EFC 27 2.5 years ago.
I wanted to be the champion. I fought for it. I got the belt, and I defended it, and I will defend it as long as I can.
Leon Maynard is the current champion. What do you think of Leon Maynard?
He is not the current champion. I beat the last title holder in the EFC, and nobody from EST has beat the Pain Trains. Put me in line, because I'm coming for it, baby.
After 5 years of plying his trade at promotions around the world, Mazzani returned to the EFC, a better, more accomplished athlete, and it showed in his epic clash with the former lightweight title contender Sibusiso Ndoko.
Finally, after all those years, Mazzani gets his shot at the lightweight strap.
I absolutely think I'm the best lightweight in the EFC. I beat the champ at the EFC 5. I've gone around since then, fought internationally, and now I'm back testing myself in the EFC. I don't see anybody with a skill set that can dominate mine.
Confidence is essential in mixed martial arts, and you can tell that Dave Mazzani has it in spades, and rightly so. But he's coming up against a guy who never quits and never surrenders and will not give that title up without one hell of a fight.
In the end, it's all left in the cage, and what's going to happen there. And so, yeah, whatever he says, man, I'm ready, so let's get it on.
Will the Iron Lion once again rise to the top and derail his confident opponent? Or will the Las Vegas-based Pain Train deliver on his promise of claiming the belt as his own? It's Leon Maynard versus Dave Mazzani.
First up to the scale is the challenger, Dave Mazzani. The Pain Train weighed in at 69.95. And he faces off against the reigning EFC lightweight champion, Leon Maynard. The Iron Lion weighed in at 69.75. I'm here with the reigning champion, Leon Maynard. Big fight for you. What can we expect?
Just fireworks, Dirk. I put a lot into this. I'm actually done, you can say, 2 fight camps. I'm more than ready. Fans can expect just fireworks, man.
And in terms of your preparation for this bout, where have you seen any holes in the game of Dave Mazzani?
I haven't really seen any holes. He's a good fighter. Give it to him. He's here. That's why he's fighting for the title. I'm ready for it. Let's see what happens.
Well, best of luck to you, sir. We look forward to seeing the bout. Your champion, ladies and gentlemen, Leon Maynard. I'm here with the Pain Train, Dave Mazzani. Dave, long way to travel for you. EFC is a place you call home now. What can we expect from you?
I think you expect a fight, a good fight. Dave the Pain Train Mazzani. You guys see what I've done the last 2 fights. I come in there ready to rock and roll. I've come from a good camp. This is it's hard to talk now because I think the talking's over. I know that's kind of lame to hear. You want to hear some cool stuff and see people get teeped at the weigh-ins, but me and Leon, we're both competitive fighters. We're both tough SOBs. And I think you guys expect to see that in the Hexagon tomorrow night.
Well, in terms of preparation leading up to this fight, which sort of holes have you seen in his game, if any, that you would like to exploit?
You know, it's definitely not his mental toughness. You know, and he's been working on his wrestling, and I've seen clips of that, and he's been talking about it. So, you know, I brought my good corner, Dennis Davis. He showed on Sharknado 4. I don't know if you guys have seen Sharknado 1, 2, or 3, but he's in Sharknado 4 punching sharks in the face. But other than that, he's cornered some of the best in the world, and he's going to help me adjust in the middle of the 5-round war.
Well, best of luck to you, sir. We look forward to seeing the bout. Dave Mazzani, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'm standing by here with EFC matchmaker Graham Cartmel. You got to be excited about that main event. Both guys, class acts, 100%, doing it the right way. Not a lot of trash talk, but both fighters ready to throw down in the main event.
Yeah, I can't wait for that fight. The entire main card is stacked with internationals. We've got 3 international fights. Every single one of those fights means so much. There's so much gravity in each one of those fights, especially, obviously, the lightweight fight, which we're going to see here.
Now, we saw a lot of fire, a lot of trash talk between Danny Henry, Baron Nienaber. That always creates just a little bit more buzz, and that's really picked up just in the last few weeks. You have to be excited about that.
Yeah, Baron went out there. He picked a fight with Danny. He wants the reaction. He's getting it, and I think that's going to translate tomorrow. We're going to see a big fight from those 2 guys.
So a little Brazilian infusion. We have Alves stepping in, taking on Bursky. These guys obviously don't like each other. You can tell from the weigh-in. But this Brazilian influence could be a big deal here in the EFC once again.
Big time. I mean, you saw what Alves is about. He's standing his ground. It's not his country, but he doesn't care. He's here to take on the best.
I'll tell you what, Graham, we will see you tomorrow night, and we will see all of you tomorrow night. That's right, EFC 51. What a night it is going to be. 8 p.m. Central African time is when we get things started. Check EFCworldwide.com for all the broadcast details. We will see you at EFC 51.
EFC 51, the night of champions. One of the most exciting fighters in the world, South Africa's Leon Maynard's reign as lightweight champion is under threat as Dave Mazzani, undefeated in the Hexagon, flies in from Las Vegas to claim EFC gold. Friday, 15 July, Carnival City. Tickets and broadcast information at EFCworldwide.com.